what are you looking for? I think oftentimes we try to find things, we try to search for things outside of us. We hope to find the things that will fulfill us internally in the external world. But I don't think that's the right way to go about things. I'm really beginning to understand that anything that you could ever want is something that you could give to yourself internally. And it doesn't require any time frame. It doesn't require you to obtain something. For you to change who you are, it's just about giving yourself that feeling, those emotions, those thoughts, giving it to yourself right now. Because I think oftentimes we look at the cars, the shoes, the houses that we may want. But the truth of the matter is those aren't the things that we're truly looking for. Those aren't truly the things that are going to fulfill us, because at the end of the day, the car is just a piece of metal. The shoe is just a piece of fabric. The house is just a piece of brick. None of those things by themselves really fulfill us. None of them can give us the satisfaction, the happiness, and the joy that we're truly looking for. But rather, it's the emotions that we connect to them that give them meaning. It's the feeling of fulfillment that you may obtain when you have that thing that truly makes you want it. And that's truly what you're looking for. You're looking for the feeling of having the thing, not necessarily the thing itself. So in that same way, it's about recognizing that those feelings aren't something that needs to be tied physically to what you're looking for, to what you want. Those feelings are things that you could give to yourself right now. The feeling of fulfillment that you could have when you finally obtain everything that you've ever wanted, that's something that you could give to yourself right now. There's no contingency. It's not required that you have something physically before you give it to yourself emotionally. And in that same way, I think that giving it to ourselves emotionally almost aligns ourselves on the path of having that thing. Because I think so often we've almost been confused and we've been led astray into thinking that, discipline, working hard, doing all those things, almost going beyond your own emotions, looking past that, is the right way to go, and I don't think it is. I think it's about recognizing that the majority of the time we just follow our emotions, even if we're unconscious of it. So instead of almost trying to strengthen our conscious mind so that we can do the things that we want to do, or the things that we know that we should do, why don't we just change our emotions so that it does align with someone who would just naturally do whatever it is that you want to do? And I think that all comes down to recognizing that everything that we do, almost everything that we do stems from emotion. So if you just imagined yourself doing something, if you just imagined it and you felt it, then you're almost naturally putting yourself on the subconscious path of doing that thing without effort. And that's not to say that there will never be days that you don't feel like it. In the same way that there are some days that, you don't feel like getting out of bed. But it becomes something that you do naturally. It's become something that doesn't require you to force. It's something that you flow. So I'm really starting to understand that, what are you looking for? And I think that obtaining anything is truly about recognizing what it is you want to obtain. Because is it truly the house? Is it truly the car that will make you happy? That will bring you fulfillment, that will bring you joy? Or is the happiness, the fulfillment, and the joy where you're truly looking for it to begin with? And by asking yourself that question, it then brings up the follow-up. Why can't you give that happiness, that fulfillment, that joy to yourself right now? Why can't you align yourself with already having the things that you want? Why can't you give it to yourself right now? Why can't you look past the things that are physically in front of you? Why can't you look past and recognize that everything only has meaning because you yourself gives it meaning? Why can't you allow yourself to live the life that you want to live? The above verse I have read this video is taken from 1 Chronicles 16 verse 11. And it says, "Look to the Lord and his strength. Seek his face always." So, I hope you see something from this video. And thank you for watching.